Hey, I'm Nikki from Fender Play, the complete online guitar learning platform. We believe anyone can play guitar, and our bite-sized lessons and song-driven approach make it easy. In just a second, we're going to show you how easy with this free song lesson. With Fender Play, you'll master essential chords and skills as you play songs by legendary artists. From the Beatles to Led Zeppelin, the Eagles to Elvis. Even if you're just starting out, this lesson will get you playing the classics in no time. Enjoy this sample and then click the link in the description to start for free with Fender Play today.
In this lesson, we're going to check out the Ozzy Osbourne hit, Crazy Train. We have a few power chords to cover and one-finger major chords as well. We're going to learn the riff, verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. We're also going to check out some chord anticipations, downstrokes with a pick, half-note strumming, and fret hand string muting. And this particular version has been simplified for newer players. Make sure you're tuned up, and let's get started. Let's take a look at the iconic main riff from Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train. Here's how it sounds. So in the fret hand, we have two power chords. We got D5 and E5. For D5, place your first finger at the 5th fret of the A string, 3rd and 4th finger at the 7th fret of the D and G strings. For E5, you want to move that shape up 2 frets. So your first finger's at the 7th fret, 3rd and 4th at the 9th fret. Let's take a look at those from over the shoulder. We got D5 and E5. Now let's dig into the notes and chords of the riff progression. So we're going to start off with 2 bars of just single notes. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first bar. We're going to start off with 2 hits on the 2nd fret of the low E string, then 4th fret of the A string, back to the 2nd fret of the E string, 5th fret of the A string, 2nd fret of the E string, and 4th fret of the A string, back to the 2nd fret of the E string. We're going to be playing all 8th notes here, and in the strum hand, we're going to be using all downstrokes. So here's that first bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's take a look at the second bar. Again, all single notes, all 8th notes as well. We're going to start off with the 2nd fret of the A string, open A, 4th fret of the E string, open A, 2nd fret, open A, 4th fret of the E string, and then open B. Here's that second bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's put those 2 bars together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Cool. Now those first 2 bars are going to be repeated 3 times. Then the 4th time around, we're just going to repeat the first bar. Then we're going to move into playing the 2 power chords. So when we play those 2 power chords, we're just going to play 2 half notes. So we have D5 for 2 beats, and then E5 for 2 beats. Let's go ahead and put all that together, play through it once. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Second time. Third time. Fourth time. Power chords. And that's riff. The verse section features an A pedal and 3 one-finger major chords. Here's what it sounds like. In the fret hand, we have 3 new chords. We got A, E, and D. For the first chord, A, place your first finger at the second fret of the D, G, and B strings. For E, take that same shape, move it up to the 9th fret. And for D, move it down 2 frets to the 7th fret. Let's take a look at those from over my shoulder. We got A, E, and D. Now let's play through the progression with those chords first before we add in the open A pedal. So the first bar, we have A moving to E. Second bar, we have D moving down to A. Now let's add in the open A pedal. So we're going to play the open A string twice and pair that with each of the chords. Play the open A twice, move it up to E, open A twice, move down to D, open A twice, and back to A. In the strum hand, I'm using all downstrokes and we're playing an 8th note rhythm. I'll go ahead and play through it for you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Cool. Let's put that together and play through it twice. I'll count you in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 4 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And that's the verse. Let's check out the pre-chorus. We're going to deal with another short idea and we'll also introduce a new power chord. Here's what it sounds like. So in the fret hand, we have 2 chords, one of which is a new chord. We have F sharp 5. Place your first finger at the 2nd fret of the E string, 4th or 3rd finger at the 4th fret of the A string. So we have a 2-string power chord here. We're also going to play a D5 as well. Let's take a look at those from over my shoulder. I got F sharp 5 and D5. Now let's check out our progression of notes and the chords in the pre-chorus. So we're going to start off with that F sharp 5. We have an open E, back to that F sharp 5. Now the strum hand, I'm using all downstrokes, and we're also going to use some fret hand string muting as well. So here's the first couple of beats, 1 and 2. So on the second beat, we're going to play that note very short and staccato, and you're going to use fret hand string muting, meaning you're going to release the tension of the strings to go ahead and kill the sound of the strings. So one more time. 1 and 2. We go ahead and continue on with F sharp 5, open E, then we move to a D5 chord. Good, put that all together. It's a 2-bar phrase. I'll count it out. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Let's put that together. Play it twice. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2. One more time. 2, 3, 4. And that's the pre-chorus. The final section we'll learn is the chorus. We'll introduce 2 new chords here and revisit an idea from the pre-chorus. Here's what the chorus sounds like. So in the fret hand, we have 2 new chords, A5 and E5. To play A5, we have an open A. We're going to use our first finger to bar across the D and G strings at the 2nd fret. To play E5, just move that first finger over a string set. We have open E, 2nd fret on the A and D strings. Let's take a look at those from over my shoulder. Got A5 and E5. Now let's work through our progression of notes and chords. Let's break this up into 2 parts. In the strum hand, we're going to use all down strums. So we're going to start off with 2 bars of whole notes. We have a whole bar of A, followed by a whole bar of E5. Now the second half, we have this idea that we're going to borrow from the pre-chorus. So we're going to start off with that F sharp 5. We have the open E, back to that F sharp. We're going to rest for the second half of that bar. It's going to sound like this. 1 and 2, rest, rest. We're going to do that twice. 1 and 2, rest, rest. So here's that whole section. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, rest, rest. 1 and 2, rest, rest. Cool, let's put that together. Play it twice, I'll count you in. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, rest, rest again. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And that's the chorus. Now let's put all the parts together. We're going to start off with the riff once, then the verse 4 times, pre-chorus twice, chorus twice, and then back to the riff once. And then we're going to end with 2 eighth note hits on an F sharp 5 chord. Get ready, and I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and riff. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Power chords. Here's the verse. Second time. 2 more. Last one. Pre-chorus. One more time. Chorus. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. Rest, rest. Rest, rest, repeat. 1 and 2, rest, rest. 1 and 2, rest. Here's the riff. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Power chords, F sharp 5. Nice job. Have fun practicing, and we'll see you later.
So how did it go? If you're ready to learn more, sign up and access over 1,000 song lessons that will keep you inspired to play. If that was a bit too challenging, sign up with Fender Play and we'll get you learning the skills you need to play the songs you love. Click the link in the description to start for free with Fender Play today.